What is going on YouTube? Hayden back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we're going to be looking at some symmetrical triangles forming on most of the major cryptocurrencies, including XRP, as we are getting very close, and I mean very close to popping off at any given moment now. I thought it was going to be last night. I was glued to my phone, and now I think it's going to be today, so I'll probably be glued to my phone as well, and hopefully you guys are too, as something big is in the mix for a lot of these cryptos. Now keep in mind, it might not be a 40% run, it might not even be a 10% run, because we're looking on the hourly chart. So even if we see a run like this, which I mean to most people we see this kind of symmetrical triangle forming here, even if we break out like this, you can see the overall size of this run wouldn't be that much. If I take the price range, you can see it would only be I guess 10%, and that might be small when you jump to like the daily chart here. It's really not that big, but inevitably it's still something that we can make a lot of profit on if we do decide to leverage it, which I'm excited and I think we're going to be able to do in the very near future. So we are going to be looking at the possibilities of a breakout on said XRP, and we're also going to be looking at these breakouts, not just XRP, but we're seeing one form on Ethereum as well as Bitcoin, which we kind of fizzled out of it. And I mean, it is any minute now. We've been tracking a beautiful hourly symmetrical triangle on Bitcoin here, higher lows, lower highs, filling this gap in, and now not only have we completed it, but we're literally fizzled out. We are now flatline trading sideways here. No price movement, no volume. It has completely died. Look at this, completely died, and that means we are literally any second now from seeing a pop on these hourly charts. An extremely aggressive trade nonetheless, but a trade it is, and it will be, hopefully profitable, because we're going to be tracking it and we're going to get in on it early. So I'm excited. But with all that being said, make sure to smash that like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and let's jump right into today's episode. Super quick, guys, before we dive into the technical analysis, remember tomorrow we are doing the giveaway drawing. We're going to be picking a winner tomorrow morning, so stay tuned for that video. We're going to be doing an Amazon gift card giveaway. It's still not too late to enter. It's a free $20 gift card as well as a free BidFi shirt and keychains and merchandise. So definitely make sure to enter this by simply commenting your favorite cryptocurrency down in the comments section below. I'll be picking a winner tomorrow morning. That's it. Literally comment your favorite crypto down below, XRP, Bitcoin, Solana, Ethereum, whatever it is, comment it down below, as well as make sure you are subscribed. And if you're not, make sure to subscribe, because if I pick a winner and I check and you're not subscribed, then I won't be sending this stuff out to you. So make sure to do that ASAP right in the comments down below. It takes 30 seconds, not even. It takes 5 seconds to go comment that. And with that being said, we're also BidFi. I have partnered with them, and I've told them repeatedly to change the their kind of giveaway for their website or for their exchange. And I finally got them to do one that I really like. They used to have a really high trading bonus, and it was like you had to trade like 200K in order to get $200. I was like, that's nuts. Not many people know how to do that here. So simply by signing up with the link down in the description below and making a deposit, you can earn $200 in free cryptocurrency, which is so easy. So make sure to check them out, and more information on that will be later on in today's episode. But diving into the technical analysis, you can see here we are still consolidating quite nicely. Markets aren't doing much consolidation across the board, but most of these cryptos are still up double digits. Shiba is like 73, Doge is 20, a lot of these others 14, 19, 15, 10, and you can see kind of the consolidative pattern here. We've actually floated back up to retest all-time highs. Bitcoin actually cleared $70,000, which is incredible if you think about it here, but we're now coming back up to this price ceiling. We're forming an ascending triangle or symmetrical triangle on almost all these major cryptocurrencies, and that's kind of the thing that we're trying to capitalize on today. I mean, we've been talking about this yesterday. I made a video yesterday saying any minute now that breakout is going to happen here. After we kind of broke outside of the bull flag formation on XRP, we started to form some sort of ascending or symmetrical triangle, and now we're trying to complete that, which is exciting, and I think it's going to happen quicker than you might think. So checking things out here, I mean, it really depends on how far you want to go. Checking out the daily charts, or we can even jump to like the weekly now. You'll notice a few things here. We're pretty much at a point where the markets are, where are we floating at? I can barely even see it. We're right at this top resistance here. And the reason this is important is because we're trying really hard to break through the price ceiling. And if we can break through this, I would expect us to continue our rally outside the fifth bull flag formation, because I think we look really, really, really good. Problem is, when we jump to like the daily charts, we're still consolidating. Although we still look good nonetheless here. We we are starting to fill in this gap. We are getting sandwiched between a rock and a hard place. We have a price ceiling and the support. However, I'm still pretty certain we're going to be breaking through it. You can see kind of tracking this ascending fractal here as we slowly start to head up higher, and we're still trending inside this ascending fractal. I think we're going to pop through it very soon and head even higher up, and that's on the daily chart. So overall, I am very bullish on XRP, and I think any moment now we're going to have a big opportunity to leverage trade these cryptos. Everything even on, and we're not even overbought. I know there's a lot going on this chart here, but we're not even anywhere near overbought just yet on the RSI on the daily charts. But if I jump to like the hourly, you'll start to see this symmetrical triangle that's taking place here. We're going to have to tweak it every now and then, which you can see I've been doing. And, you know, just at the end of the day, just understand that's just how it happens. We're trading on the hourly. This is a moving chart. We've been trying to predict it earlier. So at some point or another, we do make sudden tweaks to these markets, and that's a-okay. There's no problem with that. And you can see we're still filling in this gap here. And at some point or another, we're going to come to an end. We are going to fill in the gap, and a decision is going to have to be made. Now, everything is more so reliant on the markets breaking out of this and heading up. And it would be a very aggressive trade to capitalize off a run to the upside. You can kind of see the ascending fractal starting to form here. And you'll notice that if we can confirm closure, because we're only trading at about 50 on the RSI here on the hourly charts, but if we can confirm closure above this resistance here, we're going to pop off, probably retest 68 cents pretty quickly here. You can see as we're getting sandwiched in between here, volume is steadily dying off. And you'll also notice here, we're using an uptrend and the moving averages as support to head higher. So I'm excited to capitalize off this trade here. It's really just a matter of time before it does. Maybe it happens this weekend. The goal is that it happens this weekend. Otherwise, next week indefinitely we'll have our answer, because the end of this literally ends on the 9th. So today we might even have our answer as to which way we're going to be moving to in the very near future. And hopefully you guys capitalize off this run, because I know I will be doing so on BidFi. Like I said, BidFi is the #1 cryptocurrency leveraging exchange that I like to use here on the channel. They're giving away $200 in free crypto literally by making a deposit on the exchange, which you could then withdraw out and just grab the freebie that they're doing, which I highly recommend you do. It's literally that simple. You just deposit, get your free money, and withdraw it out. It's that simple. And if you have MetaMask or whatever you have, it should be the easiest one to switcheroo or Coinbase in and out of the exchange, and you'd get your free crypto if you have no other interest. So just make sure to check it all out. It's that simple. Now, the reason they're my favorite is because we could buy long, sell short, leverage trade, create stop losses, take profits, especially on XRP, which is my favorite and my go-to. The fact that I can leverage trade XRP, not many exchanges offer that. That's why I've been using multiple exchanges at one point, but now I have it all right on one exchange, which is just so much nicer here. You can buy long, sell short, create stop losses, take profits. They even have, not only can you earn that 200, but you can even make over 2K by completing these other tasks that they have here, which is super cool, super easy, super simple. So make sure to check that out down in the description below. They even have they have a demo account which gives you $50,000 in Monopoly money to test your skills. So you literally have no excuse to not check out BidFi. The fact that they offering this demo account gives you, full exposure to the exchange and leverage trading and the emotions in the field without actually losing real money. You can practice your skills, practice my trades, and if you get comfortable, you can switch on over to the live trading account. But this is the best way, hands down, to get your toe dipped into trading crypto without any risk. It's my favorite, and when you get comfortable and you've nailed this sort of platform, you can then click this and trade around on the real platform using the bonus money that you earned, and you can still earn real crypto. So it's awesome all around. Make sure to check them out, like I said. Anywho, moving forward from here, you can see this is pretty much what we're waiting for. We're waiting for a reversal and a potential pop-up to here, and a lot of these cryptos look like they want to do the same thing. Almost like Solana is forming some sort of indicator as well. If I jump to the hourly charts like we're doing here, I don't know. There's definitely some sort of uptrend, that's for sure. Something like that. I don't know how accurate it is. Again, trading on these hourly charts is so difficult to do. It is so quick. It is so aggressive. And there's very little that holds truth to these here. But there's a good chance we might actually see correction within Solana. Then again, if you jump to the daily, the fact that we've confirmed closure above this resistance here makes me think we're going to head higher up. So, I mean, Solana is one of those things that I put on the back burner here. We're still trending upwards, and I think we are in an uptrend here. We might just come down and then come up. But we're moving up nonetheless on Solana here. It just might not happen overnight. We might see a bit of correction first before we pump even higher. So that's why Solana is not fully on my radar right now. My main is XRP, surprisingly Ethereum, as well as Bitcoin here. And that's what I need to talk about right now, because we need to tweak these charts. You can see we're slowly starting to trend out of them, which is totally fine. It's just a small little tweak on these, and we'll just move this forward. Again, trading on the hourly, you're allowed to move these charts. A lot of people come at me, oh, you're not allowed to change your positions and your lines once you put them on. Like, yeah, you can. It's brand new. We're trading on the hourly, and we're trying to figure out what our trend is, you know, so things move. We have to change them, and, you know, this is one of those. So we're tracking an ascending fractal here, which typically has a bearish, you know, incentive to it. So typically, textbook-wise, we should fall from this, and there's a chance that we very well could. We could dip downwards. You can even see, and again, we're on the hourly, so everything is so aggressive here, but you could just see kind of these new indicators that are forming here, and a decision is going to happen soon. Even if this dumps, which I don't care if it does, we can short it using Ethereum on BidFi too. And then moving forward, looking at Bitcoin, this is my main focus here, because things are getting a little freaky, if you ask me. We're trending even more outside of this, and it's like I can't even adjust this that much. It's like this is now becoming the new support. This is the resistance here. I don't even want to use it. I just think more so like that green line is the price ceiling that we would buy into. I don't even want to use any of these here, because we're just heading higher and higher and higher and higher. So there's a good chance we could even fizzle out of this. There's a good chance we could just trend sideways from here. And the reason being is because volume has completely and utterly died off. We've been trading at 55 or 68K on a dot the entire time. We tempted 70 and fell. So really the main focus is how are we going to do from here? If we can confirm closure above this on like maybe even the 4-hour chart, because you can see we haven't had much luck doing that, then I would buy in and long. Come on, do what I want, please. You can see here kind of this new pattern that's forming, and it's almost like volume. You got to understand, volume is dying off. Like, what in the world is happening here? This is now day 4, 8, 12, 16 hours of nothing. It's like market is dead in its tracks. No volume, flatlined out completely, on an uptrend. Bulls and bears are just duking it out, and what are two things are going to happen here? We're going to either just dump to the downside, or we're going to pump to the upside. I'm excited to see which one. We're trying to break through 70K, which is very difficult to do. If we can close it on the 4-hour, which is definitely more conservative, that would be that buy-in opportunity. But we haven't done it just yet. We're floating right now. So soon we're going to see it. It could even happen today, like today or this weekend. I don't think there's much time left, especially with us floating sideways like this. It's just going to dump or pump, and we're going to buy in on it on BidFi. So I'm excited to see that. As for the S&P, doing exactly as figured here. We're just continuing to rise up on this, and at some point or another, we are going to dump as well. So keep your eyes peeled on that. But otherwise, let's just enjoy the ride. With that being said, smash that like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.